fearlessly. I think you'll see that right from the very beginning.
C.J. Abrams, strike and a de facto mentor on this pitching staff.
You know, and being the opening day pitcher,
want to set the pace, the Montas pace.
Roll to first. Routine, Encarnacion Strand, one away. Called strike, and
Cincinnati. Just a very good, balanced ball player.
Pops him up. Jonathan India got a good roar in introductions. 2 down. Expecting a child. Congratulations to him. I thought it was interesting, but instead of refining command.
I love these pitchers that
Pitch mix efficiently.
and even and really part of being a pitcher with you foul it off.
This one sent to right, down for a base hit. Fraley gathers. Winker tests for 2. He doesn't have speed. Throw is there, and he is out. And they come to their feet. A minimum of the Reds' opening day roster this year that weren't on the opening day roster last year. Foul ground, Encarnacion Strand, and Montas to.
It hasn't always been the fastball, but that pitch right there, I feel like that is the.
Joey Gallo, 1-1.
This was a 3-pitch pitcher. He's added a couple of varieties now. A little bit of a cutter that'll cut it into left hand.
Now it's about not throwing, it's about pitching.
Gallo skied to shallow center. De La Cruz.
That's a challenge because those hard throwers want to throw hard.
Ruiz finds the hole right side. 2-out knock.
They really like Ruiz. A lot of talent coming up.
Eddie Rosario. Yeah, there are many scouts that are bullish on Span. That includes sweeping the Reds at GABP. The schedule. India able to shovel to De La Cruz. Ceremonial first pitch.
I'm just glad that Brent Suter was warmed up.
Home second for the Reds. Frankie Montas and company stake to the lead. Tapper to second. India. And the stabbing bunt try pulled back. A miss.
Had a chance to phenomenally talented. And you mentioned one of the higher ranked. Base coach.
India.
I'm telling you, Jonathan India has been very last year. But I think the fact that he has different movements, it's kind of freed him up. I really like what it's looking like defensively so far. See, he just kind of leans over at the waist, and he's in a good standing up. And I think when you have to play outfield, you have to.
Splitter just down. Appeal no go.
Part of the play with the fastball. It opens up everything.
High pop on the infield, and indeed India a busy man. He's involved in all three. His honor. He is retired, but will still be around. Won't be a stranger. Capable hands of his longtime lieutenants, Larry Herms, Jamie Ramsey. But what a difference between the starters in 3 innings.
Well, part of it is the strikeouts. I mean, but it can be very effective, and it can keep you in a ball game a long time.
And there is the first strikeout.
But I think, Chris, what we've seen from Frankie Montas has been vertical movement. He would have a little more depth and tilt on his pitches.
If you watch, but now he's using the entire strike zone much better. Getting a lot of easy ground balls.
West Batman. There's a little flavor of that, and it looks great. Glad it's back.
Yeah, Joel didn't know either, because I turned to him and
Pitch first time. He foul popped to first. A season to go. Chipped over India. So 3 hits surrendered by Montas, all with 2 outs.
A veteran pitcher, you kind of expect, okay, you got 2 strikeouts or 2 outs. Let's get some contact. If that's a word.
Yeah, that's a great word, I think, because that's exactly what he brings. But you're longing for pitchers to go 7 and 8. And Montas is
2-2. Strike 3 call. Favorite Ruiz. Strike 1 from Frankie Montas. Found a hole right side with 2 outs in the second. And perhaps his best splitters of the day.
Well, he's around the strike zone even when he misses. There's a single. I love it.
Well, he also mentioned that opening day pitchers that we have on the staff and saying all the right things.
Another weak pop fly. Candelario. Brief word.
Delayed by 6 hours.
Oh my Lord!
And the other night we did not get in to Cincinnati, Cincinnati Airport, but the Montas family, boy, those kids were just perfect throughout the entire.
Slider misses that.
And so on. He was working that bullpen work like he was pitching a game.
Benson in center, routine.
Changing speeds, hitting spots.
Vargas has bounced to second. And then he hit a hiccup by result, but that's where, for a veteran guy.
Explain this for me, but pitchers go through a dead arm in spring training. And I think when he had that rough outing there, that
Montas, or a veteran player, Jamer Candelario.
De La Cruz diving smother. He's got an arm. And that one offline into the dugout. He has bounced to second. Up the middle, another shot. Routine for De La Cruz. Both looking, not want to walk.
Go ahead, put the ball in play and let my defense play behind me, and he's been masterful.
Well, you know, he's also collectively. So you get the top of the lineup out, and you don't let them distract you.
2 strikeouts, and I think that's the greatest impact that we will see now. 3.
Lane Thomas has popped out, struck out. In lifetime Montas is August of 2022. His shoulder injury meant 1 relief outing with the Yankees.
I remember when this guy signed, and he was convinced. He said this guy has some plenty of good days and a lot of innings ahead of him. He's been with the pitchability.
Thomas pops it up. Benson weaves in and makes the play. Big rip on a challenge fastball.
Seen a lot of games where there's been.
Struck him out. Bookend came.